There it is. You miss it left?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have contact issues ever?
Not usually.
Okay. So one thing I do notice about your golf swing, right? You actually have a lot of really good moving parts in your swing. You're a college player, obviously a talented golfer, but when you go up, this leg and your pelvis slides pretty far off the golf ball, and then you slide back into it. There's not a whole lot of load, okay? So I find any time that a player moves that much in their golf swing, left is definitely a miss that can come into play, right? These bugs are driving me nuts, sorry. Set up for me? So the feel, I'm gonna grab you here at your hip, okay? Slowly start coming back for me. So you see how I turn you and load you there? And I don't let you drive backwards away from the target, okay? I want you to feel that in your backswing a couple times. Do that slow for me. Just go up and load. But now you're sitting back too far onto your front side. Set up for me. Okay, go back. So you see how I have you turning back with the lead leg, but in with the lead leg, but back with the trail leg? Yeah. That's what I want you to feel right there. Good load. Close, close, close. Don't lean off of it. Boom. Okay. Right there. Okay? Try it again. Good, good, good. Let's set up to that golf ball now. Try and get that load for me, and go ahead and hit it. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. Try it again. Definitely didn't go left. Go ahead and get a good load. Beautiful. Good. Now with the left, straight pulls or hooks? Because right now you're hitting like a perfect baby draw on everything I've seen from you today. So you're not helping me see your miss.
It's usually just a pull.
Just a straight pull? So the path just gets a little bit left. Okay, so when I was watching your video, okay, let me borrow your club for a second. You get in here in the downswing, right? Your arms, one thing I look for with somebody who rotates well, right, is can the club track near the trail forearm in the downswing, right? Yours gets a little bit above it, so I can see how that path can get thrown out there and be a couple degrees left, okay? So we want to put you in a position where the club is just falling a little bit more behind the hands in transition. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to help create that feel. Go ahead and set up here. Go up to the top of your backswing. So you turn with really good depth, okay? But I want you to feel like your arms are just slightly more out in front of you, okay? Okay. Your arms can get behind you a little bit there and then work out that way to get back out in front of you, okay? I want them just here, and then I want you to feel like you're going to track that right shoulder down the golf ball. Now look where that club head is, behind your hands. You think you're ever going to hit just a dead pull from here? No chance. Okay, that's draw territory, straight shot territory, depending on how much your chest rotates through impact. Okay. Okay. So go up there. Feel your arms are more pushed out. There you go. Okay. You can load your chest a little bit better when you actually hit this. Keep the arms away from your body. Okay. And then really feel like you're going to turn on this. All right. Really good shot. So that was a little bit blocky even, right? That's definitely not getting left there. That's the feel we want to put on, and I'll come back and I'll record you in a little while and see if we need to add more rotation of your chest, which we may need to do, but I want to see what that turns into for you. Okay. So we were just talking, all right? One of the things that we want to see out of you, and one of the reasons why we're trying to stabilize that lower body, okay, in the backswing instead of getting that slide, is there's no lead leg brace up through impact for you. It stays flexed and you kind of just guide into it and then throw through impact, right? We want to see your lead leg exploding up through impact, right? You're doing a good job getting everything stable and turned now, okay? That lead side is still staying down too long, and then it explodes post-impact. We want to feel that when the club is getting close to club parallel in the downswing, that the lead side is going to start, boom, exploding up as hard as it can. Does that make sense? So I'm going to help you recreate the feel. Go up to the top of your backswing real quick. Slowly start coming down, slowly, okay? turn this knee. Whoop, you went too far. Keep turning, keep turning. There you go. Now when the club is right in here, feel yourself explode up and back through impact. Good. Let's do it again. Slowly down, explode. Good. Now, do that harder. Do it with more speed now. Really feel like you're pushing out of the ground. Beautiful. Oh. Woo. Do it again. That's getting good. Really feel yourself firing as hard as you possibly can. Beautiful swing. Give me a couple more. Fire, fire, fire. Explode as hard as you can. That's my thought. All I want you to do is explode out of the ground. Really push. Beautiful. All right. So that's perfect. I want to do one more little thing with you, okay, that can help us get rid of the left. All right? Set up to that golf ball. Pull a golf ball out and set up. Okay. So your ball position is pretty far forward, okay? I want you to scoot that back in your stance ever slightly. Ever so slightly. Cool. Now, one other thing. I'm going to take this toe and point it slightly out, okay? Now, that ball position's back. If you think about, you know, a golf swing, right? That club is traveling on an arc to get down to the golf ball. Now, with someone like you who has a pretty neutral-looking golf swing, right? There's high handicappers who could completely throw this off. But when it's traveling down, it's traveling out to the right. And when it starts traveling up, it's going to be moving left, okay? So the farther back you put the ball, the farther right you're going to be throwing the path, okay? Now, it's only a minor amount of degrees moving the ball, you know, an inch, right? It's not going to throw a huge wrinkle in your path, but I think that can help eliminate some of the lefts if we get that ball position more centered versus as far forward as it is for you. There it is. See how it's just a little 2-yard draw right at your target?
Yeah.
That's the ball flight we want. You just have to get comfortable with that ball. You probably have never really messed around too hard with changing ball positions and all that stuff and hitting different shots from different places. I think that's, you know, like a good player feel, to be able to hit balls from a whole bunch of different positions, right? See different ball flights, learn how to do it. I would get more comfortable making your stock where it's farther back in your stance. Okay? And then you can go change ball positions just so you can mess around and see what the different ball flights each one of those will be. Because when it's on an arc, it's going to change constantly. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So you're pretty simple. Let me see how you hold a club real quick. Yeah, that's pretty neutral. Okay, so let me borrow your club.
Yes, sir.
When you go back to the top of your backswing, right? Every time this face gets wide open, comes down, and you try and square it up late. We had that conversation before? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. So we've worked together in the past, and you suffer from wide open club face syndrome. And we're going to do everything we can to fix that, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the grip more in the fingertips, okay? I'm going to get that grip stronger and put it on there, and then I'm going to work with adding a little bit of flexion to your wrist in the backswing, okay? So set up here. Give me your hand.
Yep.
Okay. Now wrap over. There you go. So that's on there stronger now.
Yep.
Okay. Now put the other hand on. Perfect. Okay. Now I want you to set up. I want you to go up to the top slowly with me. Start going back. So you're trying to get everything to rip here.
Okay.
Feel like you're keeping this wrist condition and this hinge. Okay?
Okay.
Right? And then from there, it's just all turn of your body. Okay?
Okay.
And lift of your arms. So I don't need the wrist doing anything like this. I don't need any other wrist movement. All we're going to do is this little bit of hinge. Right? So here's a great feel. Let me borrow this again. Hop back there with Maxie. Here's your little feel drill to get you up to the top. So we're just going to sit here and set the club head. Just like that. See how my wrists are hinging?
Yep.
Then we are going to just turn our body and lift our arms to the top. Okay? So wrist hinge up, turn the body, lift the arms, put ourselves at the top of our backswing without getting in here and messing up. It's amazing how much we can mess up wrists trying to get to the top. Just hinge and turn so we can build that feel. Go ahead and get the good grip on. There you go. Good. Get in your stance, hinge, okay, take it up. Beautiful. See how different that is?
Yep.
Okay, and we can even get that right there.
Okay.
Good and flat. Now tilt down to that golf ball. Live in this feel right here, okay? If we get rid of that open club face, we're gonna be in a lot better position to fight and do what we wanna do with our golf swing. Moving on. We look at how you transition out, okay? When we do this hinge drill, you go up top and you hold on to a whole bunch of extension of that lead wrist, okay? For you, you don't get that wrist flexing in the downswing. That would be the dream scenario. You don't do that. In fact, you add a little bit more extension. So what we have to do is put you in a position where you can just feel that wrist coming down flat the whole way, okay? So that's gonna be the movement. Hinge up, and then we're going to flex the wrist right here, and then from here we're gonna feel it just be all arms and turn, getting it up to the top, okay? So come on in here. Go ahead and add some flexion. Or do the hinge. Hinge up, flex, turn it back. There's the feel at the top of your backswing. Leave this down here. Beautiful. Good. That's the face control we're looking for out of you every time. And then just slowly turn down like you were about to hit a golf ball. Beautiful. See how everything's in control there? Feel that wrist stays flat and under control in your downswing. Don't feel that everything is going to get extended. Keep it flat, turn, slowly turn, you turn. Now that's a strong club face right there. You see that? Okay. See how that toe's slightly down? Yep. From there, you can just turn and rip through. Beautiful. That's the feel that we need you to create. Hey guys, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I come out with new content every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thanks a lot, guys.